What is going on, everybody? I am Rob Westerman, the third of GBP Daily, and thank you for tuning in to the Rob Westerman Show. You can find me all over the social sphere at GBP Daily. Shoot me a follow, subscribe to the YouTube channel. That would mean a ton. Hit me up in the DMs. I am always available to talk Packers anytime, any day. My man Drew is in the house. Appreciate you for tuning in. It is Monday, October 6th. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday evening. Hope you had yourself a great weekend. And I know I am chiming in during the Brewers game, but I got caught up today a little bit, and I wanted to make sure to hop on here at least for a little while to talk some Packers a little bit. The Brewers, though, let me pull up that score really quickly here. They are up 7-3 in the bottom of the sixth, kicking the Cubs' booty. Wisconsin over the state of Illinois. All is right in the world. A lot of ball game left, and after these two games, we'll be heading to Chicago. So hopefully we can go there up 2-0. Happy birthday to my man, Sir Dayron. Appreciate you, Drew. Let's get to it, shall we? Some great news coming out of 1265 Lombardi today regarding some of our injured players. First and foremost, Christian Watson is back practicing for the first time in 274 days since tearing his ACL in the 2024 regular season finale against the Bears. He's off the PUP list. And we've got 21 days for the Packers to add him to the active roster or put him back on injured reserve. So that kind of gives him up until the Steelers game to get out there. And I understand it would be great to see him out there this weekend against the Bengals, but I do think it is a more realistic expectation for him to probably not go this weekend and probably go against the Cardinals out in Arizona, or at the very latest against the Steelers out in Pittsburgh. In my opinion, Christian is one of the league's biggest playmakers, not only on our team, but in the entire NFL. Plugging him back into this offense is going to be a lot of fun. So Christian Watson back. I'm excited for Christian Watson's return. Hopefully it'll be maybe this weekend in a limited capacity, but probably next weekend against the Cardinals. Jacob Monk, the second-year offensive lineman out of Duke, started the year on injured reserve with a hamstring injury. He is back today, and same goes for Zach Tom. He was back at practice today as well. And after 2 years straight of starting every single game, the story has been a little bit different this year for Zach Tom. The oblique injury that he's been out with and hurt with since week one. He was inactive against the Commanders in week 2, and then I'm not sure who was really behind him playing against the Browns in week 3, but he hurt it on the very first play of the game and went out, and then was inactive last week against the Cowboys too. So he's played about one half of football, and to be specific, 31 total snaps. So hopefully he'll be able to get some consistency under his belt here starting this week. My man, Captain Jack in the house. What's up, my man? Good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. Happy Monday evening. Another important return today. Aaron Banks is back. He's missed basically the entire year with what was a groin injury. Hopefully that's behind him. And one more here. It's the other big-time free agent signing. Nate Hobbs was also back at practice. So some good news there for some guys returning, but not everybody is back. Marshawn Lloyd still is not ready to play, which is just crazy. He injured his hamstring back in August. It is now October, and he is still not even ready to practice. So the whole situation with Lloyd just sucks, right? Obviously, he wants to be out there more than anybody else, but he just cannot shake the injury bug, and the latest is the hamstring, which – yeah, we're coming up on 2 months that he'll be out for the hamstring injury. So hopefully here within the next few weeks can at least get back out to practice. So tough sledding for Marshawn Lloyd in his professional career so far. Devontae Wyatt and Anthony Belton were also not practicing today. All right, Phil is in the house. If you're planning on going to a Packers game this year, maybe you are planning a trip to Lambeau Field. Maybe you're planning a trip for an away game. Do not buy your tickets anywhere else other than TickPick. Why is that, Rob? Phil, you asked? Well, they guarantee the cheapest Packers tickets on the market. In fact, if you find cheaper tickets elsewhere, which you will not, because I have tracked and logged every game to prove this fact for 2 years now, they will refund you 110% of your money back. Same tickets as everybody else, StubHub, SeatGeek, Ticketmaster, all of those guys. And TickPick is the cheapest every single time. Use the code Packers22 for an extra $22 off the already cheapest tickets on the market. Shout out to TickPick for their partnership with myself. TickPick is the best hooded figures. You know it. You know it. Packers22. Use that code at checkout for an extra $22 off the already cheapest tickets on the market. Okay, let's hop into the comment section here, shall we? And as always, if you want to be a part of the show, give me a call on the Nicolet Law hotline, 319-242-2332. Family owned and operated since 2007 with decades of combined legal experience, Nicolet Law's team of compassionate local attorneys are prepared to meet your unique legal challenges head on and provide the guidance that you need to make the most informed decision possible. Nicolet Law has just shy of 2,000 five-star reviews and have helped their clients recover over $350 million in the last 17 years that they have been in business. Injured? Get Nicolet. What do we got going on in the comments section here? My man, Drew, what do you think about Micah Parsons? I think he is one of the best defensive players in the league. And I was a little off par last game. Was a little disappointed with his output just from the naked eye. But after going back and watching it, his impact was shown. Showed up on tape. He had what some are calling the game-saving sack towards the end of the game against Dak Prescott. And I'm excited to see what he can do up against this Bengals offensive line and whoever they'll have back there at quarterback, whether it's Browning, whether it's maybe Sean Clifford. Don't forget, he is over there in Cincinnati, so hopefully he can get rolling again against the Bengals. My man Nick is in the house, as always. I think with Watson coming back, Golden will actually thrive more. I don't think we have been using him correctly the first 4 games. I think whenever Watson comes back, we can use Golden more properly. I'm with you, Nick. I think when Watson comes back, everybody is going to work a lot better together. He's going to stretch the field. He can block in the run game like no other. I am excited for Christian Watson. That is for sure. I'm not sure if it'll be this weekend, but if it is, it's probably a limited capacity. And I do expect to probably see him next weekend against the Cardinals and at the very latest against the Steelers. And our boy A-Raj out in Pittsburgh. That's going to be a game, huh? That whole week is going to be something. I tell you what. Phil, my man, in the house. Most expensive coach we have. Welcome back. Number 9. Trust me, nobody wants to be sidelined with an oblique injury. LOL. I myself have not had an oblique injury, Phil. So I cannot attest to that, but I am sure it is very, very painful. What else we got? Ike. Getting Tom back is more important than Watson. There's definitely an argument to be had there, right? However, I do think, like I was saying, Watson just kind of brings that element of playmaking that we don't have with anybody else currently on the offense. But our offensive line needs all the help it can get. And if we can't protect Jordan for more than a few seconds, then he won't have any time to throw down the field to Watson anyways. So would be nice if we can get back both Zach Tom and Aaron Banks this week against the Bengals defensive front because they are good. They got Trey Hendrickson over there, a couple other studs. So it would be nice to get those guys back. And Stacks in the comment, is Zach Tom healthy? I don't know if he's exactly healthy, but he did return to practice today. So great news, and as did Aaron Banks. So good news all around for the injured guys besides Devontae Wyatt and Anthony Belton's out. Marshawn Lloyd is still still not able to practice. Any update on Jaden Reed? Yep, Jaden will be out for quite some time, probably until late November, early December, unfortunately. So thank you, Ike, for hopping in. Terrence, do you think Jordan has a shot at winning the MVP? Terrence, with all due respect here, I would rather have a Super Bowl MVP, right? But no, I'd like to think so, right? He's sitting at 84 for 21, 1,000 yards on the dot through 4 games, 8 touchdowns, 1 interception with 113 passer rating. That's pretty good. And like I was talking about the other day, if we were 4-0 and he was playing like that, then I think he would probably be close to the favorite because that's just kind of how things work, right? The hottest team with the best quarterback, they get all the MVP talk. But unfortunately, we choked it out against the Browns, and our defense got ran all over the field against the Cowboys. So we are in just a 2-1-1. That record score is so ugly, below our name every game. But so yeah, right now he is, I believe, 6th favorite for MVP behind the likes of Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Stafford, Baker Mayfield, and Justin Herbert, I think. So he's behind those guys as far as odds go. But hey, you never know. You never know. I think he's got a legit shot to win it if he continues to play this way, and if maybe we kind of get hot as a team, get some more national recognition like we were after the first 2 weeks. So, yeah, we'll see, right? Should be 4-0, Phil. I agree with you. Is there a scenario you see us moving on from Coach Rich mid-season? I don't think so, right? Unless things continue to be just catastrophically bad, which they have been the last couple weeks. I think they get it cleaned up a little bit, but yeah, I don't see a scenario where we get rid of him mid-season. And I was listening to Aaron Nagler earlier today, and he was thinking that they were no inside info or anything, but he was kind of predicting that they would part ways mutually after this season, and maybe Rich Bisaccia would just kind of call it a career and retire. So I guess I kind of forget that Rich Bisaccia is on the older side, and yeah, who knows, right? We shall see. Hopefully things do improve, and hopefully the Rich Bisaccia talk comes to a halt, just because nobody wants bad special teams, right, Phil? Hopefully they can get the things figured out that they need to get figured out. Most importantly, field goal protection, whether that's obviously on field goals or PATs, and then kickoff coverage. Turpin really got after us against when we played the Cowboys last Sunday night. So hopefully things improve, and hopefully we don't have to talk about it. And hopefully that'll improve so much that we'll want him back next year. It's not going to probably happen, but hey, you never know. Stan, my man, are you a long-lost Manning brother? I wish. I had a little bit of their talent, right? All right, guys, that is going to do it for me tonight. Thank you again for tuning in. Always love talking Packers with you guys. Hit me up on social media at GBP Daily. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Any sort of interaction with myself and the page really helps. I will be back and at it again tomorrow. Thank you again for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys later. Thank you.